Alright, good morning everybody. We've got numerous things to talk about today. I'll just go over real quick with you. We're going to talk about an aggravated assault drive-by that occurred early this morning. We'll go over some details about Rooster's memorial service that is scheduled for next Friday. Do some follow-up from yesterday report that Officer Cruz gave out, reference traffic safety on Kellogg, and then we'll go over the Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week. So we'll get started to do the aggravated assault drive-by firearms. That's under case number 17C. 019402, 17C 019402, aggravated assault drive-by. It occurred in the 2200 block of North Minneapolis. It occurred on March 24th this morning at approximately 5 a.m. At approximately 5 a.m. on March 24th, a 26-year-old male and a 24-year-old female report unknown suspect or suspects shooting at their residence in the 2200 block of North Minneapolis. Several bullets struck the house and entered a bedroom where a 7-year-old, 3-year-old, 2 and 1-year-old were sleeping. Again, 7, 3, 2 and 1. There were no injuries and only damage to the house. There are no suspect or vehicle descriptions at this time. We are asking if anybody has any information on this case to please contact Crime Stoppers at 267-2111.
Any ideas on who these people could be?
No idea. No leads, no suspect descriptions.
So you said the bullets went through the window of the bedroom?
Correct.
Where
the four children.
Not the 26-year-old male.
Correct. Yeah, they were in another bedroom. The 4 children were in the bedroom where the bullet went through.
When this is completely
I wouldn't have any idea of knowing if there's no suspects.
Are those the kids of the parents?
I believe so. Yeah.
And do you know where the bullet went through? Was it a window or a...
It was a window. Yes. Yes.
We had the one yesterday.
Right.
And then about a week or so ago, we had another one. Are you guys looking at seeing whether or not these are related? Right
now, there's no correlation that they're related by any means, and I don't believe that we have suspects or leads on. I know yesterday's we do not, and I don't remember the exact address of last week's. But as far as right now, there are no correlation or connection between the two. So we're trying to ask for the community's help in giving us some suspect information to go off of.
I know luck is not real played in this, but you have to think that these people are incredibly lucky. These kids are.
Sure.
Is there anything that people can do to stay safe or protect themselves or homes in this kind of?
You know, I mean, that to put me on the spot like that to be safe inside your house, you'd think that your house is obviously the safest place to be in, but just be aware of your surroundings and get to know your neighbors, and if something like this happens and somebody sees something, then they can say something, would probably be the best thing that I could say right now. Just try to remain safe and keep your doors locked. Obviously, this incident didn't have anything to do with doors locked, but keep your house as secure as possible. And the big thing is get to know your surroundings. Have surveillance video. If people can put surveillance video up on their house to gather suspect descriptions or information, then that is definitely helpful to us and obviously members of the community we can stop that person from doing that again.
And just one more time though, so one bullet in the window of the bedroom and then a couple by on the siding of the house basically.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other ones struck, if they struck at all. I do know that one went through the window of the house, and that's where the children were sleeping.
How many adults?
There were 2 adults,
2 adults.
4 children. Okay. We'll just go over details about Rooster's memorial service. Just wanted to remind everybody that the memorial service for our police canine is not today. There has been some confusion about the date, but the memorial service will be held next Friday, March 31st, from 1 to 2 p.m. Yesterday, due to the overwhelming response and support that we're receiving from the community and first responders from all over the state, the location was changed to Century 2 Exhibition Hall to be able to house everyone that would like to come and pay their respects. The doors will open at noon and seating will begin at 12:30. There will be plenty of seating for everyone, so please come out and support Rooster, the Wichita Police Department K-9 unit, and the Wichita Police Department as a whole. There is more information on the WPD Facebook page under the event that we created. So reminder again, the service is not today. It is next Friday at 1 p.m. at Century 2. Okay, some follow-up reference yesterday's report that Officer Cruz gave you guys on the traffic safety in construction areas. Yesterday we asked everyone to obey the speed limit, especially in construction zones. Patrol West officers have been conducting daily traffic enforcement and monitoring the area of Kellogg. Since January 27th, when the project started, 182 tickets have been issued on Kellogg between the 2600 block and the 6100 block of West Kellogg. This is why we are pleading with drivers to slow down and go the speed limit at all times, especially in a construction zone. These workers along the roadway depend on us to slow down and to watch out for them while they work. Officers will continue various assignments to ensure the safety of workers and all drivers on the road. So again, we cannot stress enough, please obey the speed limit at all times, especially during these construction areas.
You mentioned 182 citations
100
just in the West Kellogg
Mhm.
construction zone.
Since January.
Obviously, yesterday he mentioned one that was,
Right. I think it was 90 and a 50, I think is what? Yeah. So that's excessive. That's so dangerous, not only to the workers that are out working, but the other drivers that are going 50, and obeying the speed limit. So it affects everybody, and there's no speed, no destination that you need to get to fast enough to risk lives. So please slow down. Okay. Finally, it's Friday, so we'll go over the Crime Stoppers Wichita-Sedgwick County Crime of the Week. On February 8th of 2017 at approximately 10:30 p.m., the victim in this case was shot at multiple times while in his vehicle in the 2100 block of North Minnesota. The victim had left a convenience store in the area and reported exchanging words with an unknown male that was staring at him. The male suspect was in a four-door sedan, possibly a blue Mercury Sable. After leaving the parking lot, the victim's vehicle was fired upon by the suspect or suspects inside of the suspect vehicle. Multiple shots were fired, striking the back windshield of the victim's vehicle and exited out the front windshield. Fortunately, the driver was not injured. There will be a photo that was taken from the video surveillance of the suspect's vehicle placed on the Crime Stoppers website, or the website and the Facebook page, and then the WPD page here shortly. We would ask anybody with information about this robbery or this disturbance case to call Crime Stoppers at 267-2111. Now you can also submit a tip from your PC or mobile browser by going to www.wichita-sedgwick-county-crimestoppers.com. Or as we had mentioned a couple weeks ago, there's now an app available in the iOS and Android platform. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you will be eligible for a cash reward up to $2,500. So again, that'll be placed out on the website and on Facebook shortly. And if you recognize the car or suspects, please call Crime Stoppers. Okay, that is all I have. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.